Hey everyone, I'm coming to you with a quick tea time this morning. Okay, and this tea time is dedicated to Daymond John. Now, before I get into this tea time, let's do a little bit of housekeeping rules. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. And for all you out there, hit that like button and share my video with your friends and family so that they can get to know me also. Now, this tea time is dedicated to Daymond John. And many of you may be saying, well, who is Daymond John? Daymond John is came up during my time, okay? He's really big in the hip hop industry, but not for his music, for his hip hop clothing line. And I'm calling it a hip hop clothing line, but I won't say so much it is a hip hop clothing line, but it definitely he made his name because he got a lot of the hip hop artists to wear his clothing brand. And his clothing brand is called FUBU, FUBU, and it stands for us, by us, okay? Made by a black African American, for black African Americans. And the way his line became so popular is he would get a lot of the hip hop artists to wear his stuff, and that's how he got his name out there. And he actually has a very good entrepreneur story. His mother, to shorten the story a little bit, his mother believed in him so much that when he started his clothing line, he was working out of the basement of his mother's home, but she also took out a second mortgage to help him launch his business. And he was selling his clothes. This is grassroots stuff, everybody. This is somebody determined to make it. He was selling his clothes out of the trunk of his car when he first got started. So that should just give you a little bit of background on Daymond John. Well, more recently, he became a huge entrepreneur, made a big name for himself, and tons of money. And then he became one of the investors on the show Shark Tank. If you never watched Shark Tank is a bunch of investors that have tons of money, and people come to pitch their business. Some of them actually need the financial help. There's some that needs the mentorship, so to speak, and some need a mixture of both. So they will come do their elevator pitch to these investors, and investors will decide, whether they want to invest in their business. But it's not just the investor investing. The entrepreneur that is trying to do their pitch, they're going to sell off part of their business as an exchange to get this money from these investors. And so Daymond John is one of the investors on Shark Tank. So to push the fast forward button, we have this entrepreneur, and his business is called Bubba Q's, okay? And Bubba Q's sell boneless baby back ribs. And so he made a deal with Daymond John back, I want to say it was 2013, made a deal with Daymond John. He said the deal was for $300,000 for 30% of the business. Now, the owner of Bubba Q's said that after the show, they renegotiated the deal, and the renegotiation was for $100,000 for 35% of the business. But either way, whatever that contract said or did not say, the owners of Bubba Q's, and I'm talking about the husband, the wife, and the daughter, okay, is accusing Daymond John of foul play. They're pissed off. They're feeling like he's ripped them out of financial gains, okay? Didn't give them all of the money or the profits they deserve from the business. They said that, they have a patent out there and it's about to expire if they don't get the proper paperwork in to complete the patent. And they're going around to different outlets, news outlets, and on their social media and just ripping Daymond John's name to shreds. And in addition to them, there are some other investors that went on Shark Tank that are in agreement with what the owners of Bubba Q's is saying. So Daymond John had to take out a restraining order because he said, one, you don't know business. Two, you need to stop defaming my name. And 3, I'm tired of you going on your social media platforms and to other news outlets making complaints and try to defame my name. And it's simply not because I tried to rob you or short you out of money or take over your business. It's because you don't know business and you don't realize the contract that you signed. And whoa, this is a mess. Now listen, guys, I'm going to stay connected to this story and dig a little deeper. But right now it's a tad bit messy, okay? Bubba Q's, him and his whole family, they're pissed off at Daymond John. And Daymond John is saying, look, no business. And here's the thing. Anytime, you sell part of your business, now 30%, you should still own 70% of it. But it depends. Because I used to watch Shark Tank all the time. Love the show, love to see the people pitch things, and I would love to see all of the new things that people invented and was trying to put out there in the world for us consumers to use, right? So but a lot of times when those entrepreneurs will come on the show, they already and had other investors, so they didn't even own 100% of their business that they was trying to pitch to the sharks on Shark Tank. So what are your thoughts, guys, on this particular topic? Do you believe Daymond John that he is not trying to rip off anybody from Bubba Q's, that the owners of Bubba Q's just simply don't know business and didn't realize what they were signing up for, and don't realize, how much money they're supposed to be getting versus not getting. Now, I will say this, the owners of Bubba Q's also claims that they was cut out of important meetings and not given the financial books for them to look over to really determine if they should be getting $10 versus $20. And I'm making up the numbers, guys, just so you can understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, this is a whole hot mess. Daymond John, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out, because like I said, there's others that are coming forward now and saying that they're with the owners of Bubba Q's, or the part owners of Bubba Q's, or the people that created Bubba Q's, the boneless baby back ribs, because they said it has happened to them. Now, let me know what are your thoughts on this situation, guys. Your thoughts on Daymond John seeking a restraining order against this family. And his restraining order is not because they was physically threatening him. His restraining order is so that they can shut up. Kind of like a cease and desist. Shut your mouth. Stop bad-mouthing me in these streets. Stop talking about me in the social media. And stop talking about me to news outlets. Oh, what a hot mess, guys. Over some baby back ribs. I don't even like ribs. But anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video. And subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Bye, guys.